Today you're about to learn the most profitable skill in the world, also known as trading. This skill allows ordinary people to make anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a week as a beginner using my simple strategy. In the next few minutes, you will learn how to master the skill that took me from a broke 9-to-5 Taco Bell worker slaving my ass off at 16 to now being 20 years old and making over $2 million trading. It doesn't matter if you have zero experience trading or if you do, because by the end of this video, you're gonna fully understand what trading is, and the best part is that all of this is free. So the first thing we need to understand is, what are the charts? Well, these charts are the place where we can see a real asset in real time. It does not matter if it's a stock, crypto, pair, commodity, it doesn't matter at all. The charts are for us to see the price of any asset in real time. Once we know this, we can finally identify if the price is getting cheaper or more expensive. This is very important for you to know. But do you really want to know how money is generated in the market? So in your head, you're probably thinking, where do all of these profits come from? It can't just be falling from trees. So where is all of this money actually coming from? Well, as crazy as it might sound, it's actually coming from someone else's pocket. Hold up, let me explain. This means when someone is making money in the market, someone else is losing that exact same dollar amount. The money just doesn't fall from trees. So let's say I made $8,000 trading for the day. Someone else, another business or another trader, lost $8,000 trading for that day. So now that you know where the money is coming from, I'm going to now lay out the exact steps you should take to become profitable in the markets. And this is fairly simple to understand. I divided it for you guys into two parts. First, we want to get an understanding if the market is bullish or bearish. We want to know which way the market is trending. That way we know if we want to buy or sell. And after we finally determined which way the market is trending, it is time for us to execute the trade. So for this, you'll need a tool to mark up the price, just like you've seen in the beginning of this video. And the tool that I use, and I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother, their granny, their auntie uses, is TradingView. On this page, you'll be able to see the price of any stock, crypto, pair, commodity, whatever it is you're trading in real time. It's very simple to use and it's user friendly. So now that you have TradingView, now you have to look for the assets you want to trade. So let's say we're trading the forex market, and we want to trade the dollar versus the yen, or what most people know it as USD/JPY. So now once you've added this to your watch list, now you can see the live price of the dollar versus the yen. You can see these movements in different time frames. So there's different time frames like the 1 minute, the 5 minute, 30 minute, 1 week, daily. What this just means is that each candlestick just represents the time frame you're currently selected on. So for example, here I'm on the weekly time frame. That means each and every candlestick is a week here. 7 days for each one of these candlesticks to close. Now, if we look at the 1 hour time frame, you can see each one of these candlesticks represent 1 hour. You can look at the top right of your screen to determine how much time is left for the candlestick to close. And the next thing you need to do is your own analysis, also known as top-down analysis. This is where you see a whole bunch of lines, a whole bunch of boxes, and all of that other stuff. And this is for us to identify key points where we're gonna enter the market, whether we're buying to the upside or we're selling to the downside. And this is what I'm going to be going over in my next video. How to break down charts as professionally as I do, how to properly understand technical analysis, currency comparing, time frame correlation, basically all the things that help me predict the market almost every single time. So let me do a quick recap. Once you selected the asset you want to trade, you're gonna add it to TradingView and select whatever it is, the color you want to pick for that financial instrument. It doesn't matter. This is what I do every single day when I'm analyzing the market. So now you understand what assets you want to trade. You understand where it's at in real-time price. You understand whether you want to buy or sell. Now you can start executing your trades. So now you can trade in real time and make money on the assets you're about to trade. This is exactly what MetaTrader and TradeLocker is for. I personally now use TradeLocker because it's basically MetaTrader and TradingView combined. So in order to open up an account with one of these platforms, you're gonna need the credentials to do so. so you can actually use the platform to execute these trades. And these credentials are given to you by the broker you choose. So I'm gonna give you two different paths you can take with your broker. So the first path you can take is depositing money into your broker. Please, before you select a broker, do your due diligence, because many brokers will literally F you because of their outrageous spreads and fees. After you deposited money into your broker, then you'll get the credentials for MetaTrader or TradeLocker, whatever it is you chose to execute these trades in the real live markets. Now you can finally trade real live assets and capitalize off the market. But the other path we can take is to choose a broker of your choice, but instead of depositing real money into our account, we're gonna open up a paper trading account, which basically gives us fake monopoly money for us to build up that trading experience and really get used to how the market moves. And since it's demo trading, it's completely free. You are learning at zero risk. I recommend every single beginner to practice first on a demo account before you even think about opening up a live account. So once you choose one of these paths, you'll get the credential from your broker so you can actually start placing a trade. So once you log in, the first thing you're gonna see is the balance of the account. Whether it's a live account or a demo account, the first thing you're always gonna see is the total balance. So once you open up the app, the first thing you're gonna want to do is to add the assets you are going to trade to MetaTrader or TradeLocker. It's very easy. Just click the top right corner and click the assets you want to add. Depending on your broker, you're gonna have a different list of groups where your pairs, commodities, etc. are in. So now that you added your assets from the TradingView watch list onto your MetaTrader or TradeLocker watch list, now we can start executing the trades in real time. So before we take a trade, first we have to determine what order it is that we want to use. We have two types of orders. The first order is a market order or a market execution. This basically means as soon as we press buy or sell on that asset, it will execute us into the trade immediately. The next type is a buy limit or a sell limit. This means when price breaks through a point and reaches that level, it will enter you into the trade. You don't have to do anything but place your buy or sell limit where you want it to activate and wait for price to hit that level to enter you into the trade. And this is what a lot of traders do. So they don't enter the market immediately because they think price is still gonna go to one of their key levels. This will also eliminate them from having to keep their eyes on the market at all times. So once we determine the orders we want to use, next we have to determine our risk management. This is very important to know because I would personally say that risk management is one of the most important parts of trading. You probably think you can just enter in trading with as much money as you want, but that is the fastest way to blow your account because you can enter in with way too much money and over risk your account. A rule of thumb I use in every financial market is to never go over 5% of my total accounts portfolio. So once you are using proper risk, we have to determine our take profit area. Where it is we want to take profit, where we believe is the right zone. Whether you are buying or selling, you still have to take profits at a zone. And last but not least, which is very important, is your stop loss. Where do you want to get out when price reaches that level? Because if price reaches that certain level, it will invalidate your entire trading plan. I tell every beginner to have a stop loss because when I first started, I didn't have a stop loss. I was getting into trades randomly. I didn't have a plan, and I ended up blowing a lot of accounts like that. Not having a stop loss is basically trading without a plan. You might as well gamble. This is a rookie mistake a lot of beginners make. So once you added the assets you want to trade, you adjusted your risk accordingly, you found out the order you want to take, you determined your take profit and your stop loss. Now you are ready to execute the trade. And this is simply where you would just press buy or sell and it will enter you into the markets immediately. And just like that, you're in the real-time markets and you'll be able to see your trade, whether if it's in a profit or a loss in this little section right here. Apply every single thing I taught you today and watch your life change. Well, I hope you guys found this video helpful and educational. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. This is a new channel and it will really help the algorithm to push it out. And if you guys are interested in seeing my story on how I went from brokey to a millionaire in just 4 years, click this video right here.